Bumblebee. This movie stars Hailee Steinfeld and apparently Dylan O'Brien as the voice of Bumblebee. They just released that a couple of weeks ago. And it follows the story of Bumblebee basically being sent down to Earth, and Hailee Steinfeld's character finds him, kind of hides him, and then has to get him out of a bit of a kerfuffle with the army, with other Transformers, or Decepticons should I say. And, you know, all I can say about this movie is this is what happens when you don't let Michael Bay direct your film. This movie was great. This movie was just fun, light-hearted, heartwarming, just a fun time at the movies, and that's really all you can ask for. I really did have a lot of fun with this movie. I was, expecting, a hit or miss. I could, you've seen what happens. You can get this movie wrong. And, obviously it is a reboot, it is a remake, or whatever you want to do with it, with this film. But it's just totally different. And that's what I really liked about this film. It kind of feels refreshing to the franchise. I think the dynamic between Hailee Steinfeld's character and Bumblebee, or B as they call him in the film, I think really worked. I think that's what your money is at. That's where you are. That's where you're going to enjoy this film. I think they have very fun scenes together. There's some great action scenes between Bumblebee later on in the film as well, and early on in the film before he hits to Earth, because you get a little bit of setup of why he's there. But this movie just delivers. I think, when you want some fun, light-hearted stuff going on, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get some cool action scenes that are shot well, and they're not going to be crazy bullshit that you can't understand, aka Michael Bay. But they're not going to smother you with those scenes either. Even if they're doing them well, they're not going to go, here you go, here you go, here you go. It's going to be like, alright, we're going to tell this story. We're going to show Hailee Steinfeld's character, and they're going to deliver. And Hailee Steinfeld was fantastic in this movie. I think should be no surprise. By now, she is such a talented actress, and this movie is just pretty much what you want it to be. One thing I really did like about this film was the way the Bumblebee and the rest of the Transformers Decepticon looked, like especially Optimus Prime. This looked like they took it from like the OG like animation, and that's what you wanted to see in like those Michael Bay films. Like this is the way they looked really nice, and I wanted to see that. It doesn't delve into a hell of a lot of that stuff, doesn't delve a lot into that world. I think that's something they could do maybe in a sequel, because it obviously is set in Earth, in this kind of fish out of water, I gotta hide this alien creature kind of thing, which we've seen before, and that's I think the one negative of this film. Other than it just doesn't, do a hell of a lot. It's just kind of some basic fun, but it's something we've seen before, with whether it's E.T. or some other films like that. You got to draw some comparisons, the way this is drawn together with this kid that's kind of going through some stuff, and then obviously finds this creature, has to hide this creature. I think this movie is just fun. Honestly, that's the biggest word to describe it. It does its job. John Cena's fine. A lot of people say he's kind of forgettable, and that's understandable. I think this movie, to me, relies completely within the relationship between B and Hailee Steinfeld's character, because that's good. That's heartwarming. You can have some sad moments, you can have some fun moments, and there's some fun moments in this movie. There really is some funny moments as well. This movie, yeah, as I said, is the three things I'm describing as what you want it to be and fun, and I'm going to give Bumblebee a B. Of course, you give me a B. What a fitting rating for this movie. Thank you guys for watching my review. If you want to see more reviews, more Blu-ray videos, whatever it may be, I dropped my Christmas collection video a couple of days ago. Check that one out. I hope everyone had a great Christmas as well. I got some newer stuff coming up, top 10s for the end of the year, very, very soon. Subscribe for all that. But of course, guys, have a good one.